Hi everyone, I'm going to be painting a beach scene today. If you want to join with me, then grab a paintbrush and we'll start. So I'm starting off with some burnt sienna to quickly outline where the ocean meets the sea and the shoreline. Please keep in mind that this is a beginner painting. I've only painted about 3 ocean pieces and I'm definitely not an expert. So for the water, I'm going to be using this dark turquoise colour as well as some titanium white. And yep, just as I started, I realized that I could actually use some tape to create a much straighter line. So I'm gonna just start by using the darker shade and mixing in some white as I come closer to the shore. I'm not painting any ripples yet, I'm just placing the colours where I want them to at the moment. I'm actually going to stop painting halfway down and I'm going to get started with the sand. So I'm going to be using the burnt sienna and mixing in a bit of yellow, red and white. I'm also adding a paint retarder as I'm using acrylic paint which dries very quickly and I want to be able to get that flawless blend that you get with oils. Once I have reached the shoreline, I'm just adding a lighter colour into that sand colour and I'm gonna start adding a bit of blue to blend those colours as seamlessly as I can. So I'm gonna let this dry for a bit and get started on the sky. I'm gonna be using this sky blue and ultramarine blue with some white. for the bottom half of the sky, I'm just going to use the sky blue by itself so that I can blend the clouds in with it later. So for the clouds, I'm using the sky blue and mixing in with some white. I'm just going to be painting the outline of it first. The trick to getting realistic clouds is to first of all blend well, and second of all to get the lighting right. So I suggest looking up at the sky or pictures and studying the lighting, the shadows, just where the brightest parts are and the darkest parts are. This part probably took me the longest. I kept coming back and adding more light and building up layers. Once I was kind of happy with how it looked, I went to work on some of the ripples. So I'm just using that light colour that we used before and adding some water and just creating ripples wherever I could. Just started having a bit of fun with it. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Just adding a bit of white to that mix, just to create the ocean foam. Just keep doing this until you're happy with the piece. last part is to add a bit of shadow, and I'm just using the burnt sienna to do this. And once we finish, we'll have ourselves a little beach scene.